Welcome to the Financial Quarterback with your host, Jim Lineweaver.
I'm Jim Lineweaver, your financial quarterback since 1993. Today, we're going to take a closer look at the latest COVID stimulus package that became law just before the new year. So here to help us understand the nuances of the new bill is Director of LFG Tax, Mark Sipos. So Mark, can you enlighten us on this new bill?
Sure, Jim. This is a very large bill with a lot of different provisions in it. And we're going to try and break it down between two basic components of how it benefits individuals and how it benefits small businesses.
Well, let's start with the business side. So what provisions are there in the bill and how are they designed to help businesses, especially the small businesses?
The biggest provision in this bill to help small businesses is another round of the PPP loan, otherwise known as the Paycheck Protection Program. It's going to be funded $325 billion again for small business use.
But to apply, you have to demonstrate a loss of revenue for COVID, don't you?
That's correct. During any quarter of 2020, if you can show a drop in revenues of 25% or more, you qualify for that loan. And businesses can borrow up to 2.5 times their monthly payroll. And if you're a restaurant or bar owner, you can do up to 3.5 times your monthly payroll.
Well, so those businesses that have really been hit hard, like restaurants, sounds like they're going to get the opportunity for the most stimulus out of this. But to be eligible, the businesses must have 300 employees or less, correct?
That's correct, Jim. And to help clarify things, they've made it so that any expenses you may incur and use these PPP loan money to pay are going to be tax deductible.
So we covered some of the basics of the business, but how are individuals going to benefit from this stimulus package?
Well, the biggest one is everybody's going to get a $600 stimulus check if they haven't already, as long as they qualify.
Okay, boys, might be a time to make sure I had more kids. Maybe I wish I had 10 at this time, but there's a lot of other ramifications that come with that.
Right.
But if not everybody's going to receive them, and just like last time, there are certain phase-ins or phase-outs with these, aren't there?
Right. If you're an individual taxpayer, you have to make under $75,000 of adjusted gross income. If you're married filing joint, the AGI has to be under $150,000. If you're a head of household, it's under $112,500. It also does allow you to get $600 for any child that is a dependent age 16 or younger.
But there was also a bill that passed the House for $2,000 direct payments, correct?
That's true, but it's unlikely that it's going to get through the Senate pending the upcoming election.
So any other provisions that we should look out for in this?
They did enact and extend the federal unemployment. This time it's only $300 per week, and that starts the benefit week of December 26th and can last up to 11 weeks.
So Mark, there was great information on how businesses as well as individuals will benefit from this stimulus package. And I hope this was helpful for you today. Thanks for tuning in and stay tuned for the Chris Wallace Show coming up next.